As we kick off the new year and I look back on my first year serving Missourians in the United States Senate, there's no doubt that Washington's broken and our nation is facing great challenges in 2012. Our federal debt has reached a record high and still growing. National unemployment seems to be stopped at 8%, 8.5%, 9%. Home prices have plummeted nationwide. Gas prices and health care costs have gone up. Meanwhile, families and job creators in Missouri and across America are really frustrated that Washington is just doing what's barely necessary to keep the government's doors open and doing nothing to remove the barriers to private sector job creation, which should be the #1 domestic goal in America today. While we may not even agree on everything, we certainly can agree we're facing a critical point in our country's history. We can pass policies that will help provide more certainty for job creators. We can jumpstart our nation's economy, but only if we work together. We can understand that more American energy is the shortest path to more American jobs. We saw one example last fall when Congress passed 3 trade agreements with support from both parties that will generate jobs, will generate income for farmers, manufacturers, and other businesses in Missouri and across America, and it didn't cost the taxpayers a dime. In fact, it'll create tax revenue. Members of Congress also reached across the aisle to pass appropriation bills last year, even without having a real budget process, something that we haven't now done for over 1,000 days in the Senate, where I'm in the minority. You can't do the work of the government if you don't have a budget. But with agreements made in the summer, we were able to move forward with appropriation bills like we had a budget, and that helps us move toward a path of greater fiscal responsibility. We need to pass a budget in 2012 so that we can get back to passing the spending bills in the right way and looking at how we can cut spending, not how we can increase spending. Now, I was proud this year that we were able to pass the Agriculture and FDA appropriations bill, which will provide disaster assistance for communities impacted by this year's devastating storms in our state and around the country, and resources for farmers and ranchers. That includes critical research investments that will help America's food supply continue to be safe, abundant, and affordable. I was also proud to help pass the 2012 Defense Authorization Bill, which includes a number of critical provisions to ensure our nation's servicemen and women have the resources they need in order to defend and protect America. We still have a long way to go, but I'm committed to working with my colleagues on both sides of the aisle to help reduce uncertainty for job creators and spur economic growth. One important resource for me is your advice and your feedback. I hope you'll continue to share your thoughts, ideas, and concerns with me online. Visit my website, post a message on Facebook, or send me your thoughts on Twitter. 2012 is an important year for our nation's future. I intend to be totally involved in the great debate about who we're going to be as we move forward. I need your feedback. I need your thoughts. I look forward to hearing your thoughts on the issues that matter most to you. Thanks for your help.